I'm so happy that you all are taking advantage of this practice. Um, it is very deeply relaxing, and it works on a very subtle level to help us release stress patterns, not only in the physical body, but in the mental body. So as we continue to practice over the next 4 weeks, hopefully you'll feel a cumulative effect throughout the week where you can feel an awareness of maybe sloughing off stressors that would typically have you stressed out. The stressors can come, but it's easier to kind of let them go. So the other thing that I asked that you have is um, a resolution or a not like a New Year's resolution, right? But like a sankalpa, which is a resolution for the larger picture of your life. It's not a resolution that would happen just for the period of 1 year. It's a resolution towards a larger heartfelt desire in your life. So it's not something that's going to bring you money or fame or fortune or anything like that. It's something that wells up from within you that says, this is the way I want to show up in the world. This is how I want to live my best life. Could be showing up authentically. It could be showing up in the service of others. So I asked you to think of that ahead of time so that in the Yoga Nidra practice, when I ask you to state your resolve or your sankalpa, that's the time to bring in that short, simple statement that is a positive and clear reflection of what you want your life to represent, really. So it can be used also for reaching goals, like a particular goal that you want to accomplish. It can be used on a big scale, and it can also be used on a small scale. So I just wanted to remind you of that. We're going to start seated today so that we can begin with our movement seated. So from this position, if you're not comfortable, you can do much of this movement on your back, and I'll show that alternative too. So first, we're just going to start out by reaching our arms forward to the height of their shoulders, and then just pulling your elbows back. And you're going to hold them back for a moment and feel your upper back move in as your chest opens. And then reach your arms forward again. And as you inhale, pull your elbows back. That's it. Good. And then reach your arms forward and pull your elbows back. And let's just do that 3 more times, reaching your arms forward with a nice inhalation, pulling them back with an exhalation. Now, if this bothers your shoulders, you can do it like this. Continue your rounds, but you can do it down low. It's a little bit less intense on the shoulder joint as you do it lower, so that's up to you. Otherwise, we're going to hold at the last one, elbows back, and just feel the shoulder blades kind of hugging into your back body. And now we're going to turn the hands forward, so the elbows are down by our sides, and we're going to squeeze the elbows down gently. And then we're going to inhale and reach the arms up and stretch up high. Lift your waist up. And then exhale, bend your elbows and draw your elbows by your sides once again. Good. Inhale, arms reaching. Welcome, Eva. Exhale, elbows coming down. Give a little hug, a little squeeze to those elbows. And again, inhale, arms reaching. And exhale, arms hugging down. Good. Last one, reaching up. Stretch up, lift your whole waist up, and then exhale, bringing the elbows down. Now, relax your arms. Take a nice breath, rest your hands on your thighs. Now, bring your hands to the front of your knees or your shins, depending on how long your arms are. And you're going to pull your chest through your arms. Elbows can hug back a little. And you're going to exhale and round your back. Let your head drop forward. Let your upper back move out. Inhale, elbows slide back. Hands can slide back to your hips if it's helpful. And then exhale, slide your hands forward. Hold the front of your legs and round your back. Lean back against your spine. And then continue another few rounds. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, rounding through the back, letting your head and neck release. Inhale, lifting up. And exhaling. So we're also getting the breath into an even rhythm. So if it's helpful, you can count your inhale equal to your exhale. One more time. And then we'll come up to neutral. We're going to inhale and sweep the arms out to the side. Now, if your arms only go up to this height, that's fine. You just stretch out your arms. Otherwise, you're reaching your arms out and rotate and reach the arms up. And once your arms are overhead, bring your right hand to the floor and lift your left arm a little bit higher. So you feel how it lifts the sides of your rib cage. Let your neck relax, head to the right side. And then we inhale, lift the right arm. Stretch both arms up and then exhaling the left arm down. And if the ground feels too far away, you can always put your hand up on your support or down to the floor. And inhaling both arms up. Exhale, right arm down. Remember to let your head release. Let your neck relax over to the right. Bend the elbow to drop the shoulder away from your ear. Inhale, both arms up. And exhaling to the left side. Good. Then once again, inhale, both arms up, stretch up. Join your palms and bring your hands down your middle. Bring your hands to your support, roll your shoulders back, turn your palms to face your back, and just lift your chest forward and up. Let your head release gently back, and then sitting nice and tall. Good, now we're going to create just a little bit of movement in the legs, so straighten your legs out in front of you. You can have your feet as wide apart as is comfortable in your body, so if your hamstrings are tight or your hips are tight, wider legs is more comfortable. Otherwise, legs are about sit bone distance, and we're going to start to tap our thighs up and down. Carefully not to jam the knee to the ground. We're just kind of creating some movement. Tapping, alternating the tap of the thighs. And breathing nice and fully. Be nice and tall through the spine. Just a few more, keep going, keep the movement going. Continuing the movement, just bouncing the back of the legs up and down, up and down. Then relax your legs, bring a cupped palm to the top of your thighs, and you're going to tap down your thighs. And you're going to do it very gentle on your knees. If you can't reach further than this, go back up your thighs, otherwise go down your shins and tap. Tap, tap, tap. You can bend your knees if you can't reach your shins. Tap your ankles. Tap the outside of the ankle with an open palm, a cupped palm, nice and gentle. Back to the top. Up your shin. Soft on the knees. Outside of the knees. And then outside the thighs. Legs can extend again. Get to your hips. Tap your hips with an open palm, little cup to the palm. Now when we come to the back, I'm going to turn my back to you to show you. We're going to turn our palms. So we tap the back like this. If it bothers your shoulder, just try tapping with an open palm. And then release. Take a nice breath, sit tall through your spine. Relax your shoulders down away from your ears. Then bring your right hand behind your back and with your left hand clasp hold of your wrist. Roll your shoulders back and lengthen your right arm to the ground, any amount that you have space for. Feel the stretch through the top of the shoulders, the front of the shoulders, the front of the chest. Take another full cycle of breath here. And bending your elbows, release your arms and change which arm you're holding. So left hand, the right hand holds the left wrist. Roll the shoulders back, lengthen the arms. And you're using your right hand to gently draw down on your left arm. Take a nice full cycle of breath. Let the neck be tall here. Bend the elbows to release. And then finally, we're going to reach the right arm out to the side. Take your left hand up and overhead. Take hold of your temple or your ear and just drop your right shoulder down and then lengthen your left ear over to the left shoulder. And relax your left shoulder down away from your ear. Now with the arm that was stretched at the right side, just lift it up a little bit until you feel a stretch as your head relaxes over to the left side. Bring the arm down slightly to feel another kind of stretch, maybe a little further than where you began. Take the arm forward slightly and feel how that changes the stretch. Take the arm back slightly. And then take one more full cycle of breath where it felt best for you, where you feel the stretch. And then listen, your top hand, the hand that's on your head, comes around to your left temple, and you use your hand to push your head up. That way you don't use your neck muscles. And then we're going to take the left arm out to the side. Drop the shoulder, reach your right arm overhead. Take hold of your temple or your ear and release that left shoulder. See that your ear is in line with your right shoulder as you gently descend the ear toward the shoulder. Let the right shoulder release away from the ear. And then breathe into the stretch as you move your left arm. Now you know what to do. You can go higher, you can go lower, you can go forward or back. Look for the place that gives you a gentle stretch, not going to an extreme. Your top hand is not pressing your head down. It's just a gentle reminder that the head is going to the right. And once you find that sweet spot for you on this side, take a couple of breaths. And then remember that your top hand is what lifts your head, so it slides over to the right, and you press the head back up with your hand. And then you sit up nice and tall. Good, now we're ready for the still part of our practice. So make sure you have your pillow. And one thing that's really important that I want to demonstrate is that if you lie back with your head on a pillow or a blanket folded, your head should not be like this. See how my chin is higher than my forehead? It's really important that I get my occipital ridge long. The back of my neck should be lengthened. So I'm literally going to ask you to take your hands, pull the back of your skull back, lift up your shoulders and lengthen the head back, and then set the head down. And the head should be slightly above your chin. And if it's not, you can add more support, maybe another pillow. Now, the second blanket or a rolled towel for behind your knees. So go ahead and roll that now. And then you have your third blanket to cover your body. Now, if you tend to run hot, when you relax, your body's temperature does cool. So I would advise that you cover your body with your blanket, including the hands if possible, but your arms are going to be a little bit away from your body. Okay? So go ahead and get yourself set up like that so that you're comfortable. I'm going to ask everybody to remain muted now. So before you could unmute and ask a question if you want, but for now we're going to stay muted and we're going to get started. So if you also have a light covering for your eyes, nothing too heavy, because the heavier it may put you to sleep, right? So a little bit of a light covering is fine, or nothing at all, just eyes closed. The temperature should be good. Yeah, that's fine, Kinu. That's fine. Yes. The temperature should not be too warm or too cold. But if your feet are exposed, you may want to cover them if it's cold in your house at all, because again, your temperature will drop as you relax. All right, everyone. I'm just going to watch to see everybody getting settled, and then I'm going to begin. Great. Now there's nothing to see, so I'm going to turn off of my visual image, but you'll still be able to hear my voice. So I want you to feel free to relax into your own space and just take a moment to be sure that you can hear my voice clearly. So if your audio is low, you can adjust it. We're not going to start quickly. I'm giving you just a minute to settle in, to make sure everything is the way you like it, including the sound. Good, I see some of you making adjustments. That's great. Just pull the pillow all the way under your neck up to your shoulders so that it's not under your shoulders, but it is supporting the entire neck. So take a moment as you get ready for Yoga Nidra. Your body lying down in Shavasana, the corpse pose. And make yourself as comfortable as possible. Allow your feet to part and let them flop a little sideways. Your arms slightly away from the body, with the palms of the hands upwards. Adjust your blanket or your clothes in position so that you can practice Yoga Nidra without moving and with no physical discomfort. Allow your eyes to close and keep them closed. Feel yourself settling into the support. The practice of Yoga Nidra is the act of hearing and the act of feeling. These are the only important factors. In Yoga Nidra, you are functioning on the level of awareness plus the level of listening. In dreams, you have no control. In Yoga Nidra, you are the creator of the dream. Say to yourself mentally, I will not sleep. I shall only listen to the voice. Repeat to yourself, I will not sleep. And give yourself some time to become calm and steady. Take a deep breath, and as you breathe in, feel calmness spreading throughout your body. As you're breathing out, say to yourself mentally, relax. Now become aware of sounds in the distance. Become aware of the most distant sounds that you can hear. Let your sense of hearing operate like a radar beam, searching out distant sounds and following them for a few seconds. Move your attention from sound to sound without attempting to identify the source. Gradually bring your attention to closer sounds, to the sounds outside of your room, and then to the sounds inside of the room. Now develop your awareness of the room you are in. Without opening your eyes, see if you can visualize the four walls, the ceiling, the floor, and your body lying on the floor. See your body lying on the floor. Become aware of the existence of your physical body lying on the floor, with total awareness of your body lying in perfect stillness. Your body is lying on the floor. And develop your awareness of all the physical meeting points between your body and the floor. Become aware of the natural breath. Become aware of the deep, natural, spontaneous breath. Do not concentrate, for this will interfere with your natural process. Keep on listening to my voice and know that you are breathing. The practice of Yoga Nidra begins now. Say mentally to yourself, I am going to practice Yoga Nidra. I will not sleep. I am going to practice Yoga Nidra. This is the time to make your resolve, your sankalpa. A simple resolve. Simple resolve. Please mentally state your resolve clearly and with feeling and awareness to yourself 3 times. Rotate your consciousness through the different centers of the body. As quickly as possible, the awareness has to jump from point to point. You can mentally repeat the name of each part after me and simultaneously become aware of that part. The practice always begins with the right hand. Right hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, right shoulder, armpit, waist, hip, right thigh, knee, calf muscle, ankle, heel, sole, top of the foot, right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, left hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, waist, hip, left thigh, knee, calf muscle, ankle, heel, sole, top of the foot, left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, right shoulder, left shoulder, right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, right buttock, left buttock, the spine, the whole of the back together, the top of the head, forehead, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, the eyebrow center, right eyelid, left eyelid, right eye, left eye, right ear, left ear, right cheek, left cheek, nose, tip of the nose, right nostril, left nostril, upper lip, lower lip, chin, jaw, throat, right collarbone, left collarbone, right chest, left chest, middle of the chest, navel, abdomen, lower abdomen, the whole of the right leg, the whole of the left leg, both legs together, the whole of the right arm, the whole of the left arm, both arms together, the whole of the back, the whole of the front, whole of the head, together, legs, arms, back, front, head, together, the whole of the body together, the whole of the body together, the whole of the body together. The right hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, waist, hip, right thigh, knee, calf muscle, ankle, heel, sole, the top of the foot, right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, left hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, waist, hip, left thigh, knee, calf muscle, ankle, heel, sole, top of the foot, left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, right shoulder, left shoulder, right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, right buttock, left buttock, the spine, the whole of the back together, top of the head, forehead, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, the eyebrow center, right eyelid, left eyelid, right eye, left eye, right ear, left ear, right cheek, left cheek, nose, tip of the nose, right nostril, left nostril, upper lip, lower lip, chin, jaw, throat, right collarbone, left collarbone, right chest, left chest, middle of the chest, navel, upper abdomen, lower abdomen, the whole of the right leg, the whole of the left leg, both legs together, whole of the right arm, whole of the left arm, both arms together, the whole of the back, the whole of the front, the whole of the head, together, legs, arms, back, front, head, together, the whole of the body together, the whole of the body together, the whole of the body together. Develop an even awareness of the whole body and become aware of the space occupied by your body. Become aware of the body and the space that is occupied by your body. Body and space. Become aware of the whole body and the floor, and the whole body in relation to the floor. And at the same time, become aware of the meeting points of the body and the floor. These are very subtle physical points between the body and the floor. Feel the meeting points between the back of your head and the floor, the shoulder blades and the floor, the elbows and the floor, the back of the hands and the floor, the buttocks and the floor, the calves and the floor, the heels and the floor. Awareness of all the meeting points between the body and the floor, and the sensation of all points simultaneously, evenly. Go on feeling these points clearly and distinctly. Please do not sleep. Continue. Switch your attention to the eyelids and feel the narrow line of the meeting between the upper and lower eyelids. Feel the sharp points where they meet. Intensify your awareness between the eyelids. And now the lips. Center your attention on the line between the two lips, the space between the lips. And from the lips we go to the breath. Draw your attention to the natural ingoing and outgoing breath. Feel the breath moving along the passage between the navel and the throat. On inhalation, it rises from the navel to the throat. On exhalation, it descends from the throat to the navel. Be completely aware of the respiration, navel to throat, and throat to navel. Do not try to force your breath, just awareness. Maintain your awareness and at the same time start counting your breaths backwards as follows. I'm breathing in 54. I'm breathing out 54. I'm breathing in 53. I'm breathing out 53. I'm breathing in 52. I'm breathing out 52. And so on, from 54 to 1. Count to yourself mentally as you follow the rise and fall of your breath from navel to throat and back again. Total awareness of breathing and counting. The breathing is slow and relaxed. Please continue counting. Awaken the feeling of heaviness in the body. The feeling of heaviness. Become aware of heaviness in every single part of your body. You are feeling so heavy that you are sinking into the floor. Awareness of heaviness. Awareness of heaviness. Awaken the feeling of lightness in your body. Awaken the feeling of lightness. A sensation of lightness and weightlessness in all parts of the body. Your body feels so light that it seems to be floating away from the floor. Awareness of lightness. The experience of cold. Awaken the experience of bitter cold in the body. Imagine you are walking on a cold floor in winter. Your feet feel very cold. You feel cold all over. Awareness of coldness. Awareness of coldness. Awaken the sensation of heat in your body. Awaken the experience of heat. The whole body is hot. The whole body is hot. You feel hot all over. Recollect the feeling of heat in summer when you're out in the sun with no shade. Heat all over the body. Heat all around the body. Awareness of heat. The experience of pain. Concentrate and try to remember the experience of pain. Any pain you have experienced in your life, mental or physical. Recollect the feeling of pain. Recollect the feeling of pleasure, any kind of pleasure, physical or mental. Recall this feeling and relive it. Make it vivid. Awaken the feeling of pleasure. Check to be sure that you're awake. Are you drowsy or sleepy? Make sure that you're not sleeping. Say to yourself mentally, I am awake. Withdraw your mind now and concentrate on the space in front of your closed eyes. Imagine in that dark space before your closed eyes a transparent screen through which you can see infinite space, a space that extends as far as the eyes can see. Concentrate on this dark space and become aware of any phenomena that manifests within it. Whatever you see is the manifesting state of your mind. Continue your awareness of this space, but do not become involved. Practice detached awareness only. Imagine that it's very early morning. It's still dark, and you're walking through the hills, climbing up towards some mountains. You are alone. You're walking east, and if you look back, you can see a crescent-shaped moon low in the sky. Soon the sun will rise over the mountains ahead of you. Far below in a valley, the lights of a small town twinkle through an early morning mist. The track twists back and forth on the side of a steep slope. It winds between huge boulders and over bridges suspended across deep chasms. A gap between two hills gives a glimpse of a huge snow-covered mountain. The mountain is ahead. This pale sky behind it heralds the dawn. You climb up through snow. It makes a crunching sound as you break the surface and sink in. A glacier lies across your path. There are creaks and groans of moving ice as you quickly move across. Near the top of the mountain, it becomes very cold. Winds howl around your body and snatch at your clothes. Snow and ice cling to your shoes. You reach the top, and a magnificent scene reveals itself before your eyes. To the east, a vast range of snow-covered peaks and dark valleys. To the west, hills leading to rolling plains and the sea. Intensify your imagination and visualize this scene. See the sun rise like a golden ball in the east, scattering rays of golden light off snow that dazzles your eyes. Sweep your eyes around the sky to the west. It is still gray. Above you, blue. In the east, a delicate pink as it nears the sun. Watch the sunlight strike the top of the mountains and move down their sides. Deep valleys emerge as the shadows retreat. You sit now with crossed legs and contemplate this grand scene, the dawn of a new day, new opportunity. Let yourself experience this for some time. Let your mind flow freely with this experience. Now remember your resolve, your sankalpa. Repeat the same resolve you made at the beginning of the practice in the same words and with the same attitude. Repeat your resolve 3 times mentally, clearly, with feeling and emphasis. Become aware of your breathing. Become aware of your natural breathing. Awareness of breathing and awareness of relaxation. Develop awareness of your physical existence. Become aware of your arms and legs and your body lying stretched out on the floor. Become aware of the meeting points between your body and the floor. And once again, develop awareness of the room you're in. With your eyes closed, imagine the walls, the ceiling, the noises in the room, and the noises outside. Take your mind out. Become completely external now. Lie quietly for a few moments. And when you're ready, you can start to move your body and stretch yourself. Please take your time. Do not hurry. And when you're sure that you're wide awake, sit up slowly and open your eyes. The practice of Yoga Nidra is now complete. Hari Om Tat Sat.